Aries, this is your 2016 reading, month by month, and the outlines of what you can come to expect throughout the year. January for you is starting up with something of the past, memories, and also digging deeply into some hopes, dreams, what it is that you started on, I feel, in 2015, that you're now very decisive as far as wanting to bring certain matters to conclusion. And I see that you're all geared up towards finalizing these things with joy, happiness, and a lot of fertility around you, Aries. Now, this fertility, naturally, literally, we can say some of you might be fertile or hear news about your daughters being fertile. However, though, it could be your own fertile creativity, really unleashing a lot of what you now can want to set out and perform in the year. Now, February for you, it's home, family, and then there is also your relationship. This month, you're really looking at where you're at in your partnership, in your love life, what it is that feels solid. And the ground foundation here between the two of you, it's more like getting all your ducks in a row, looking at your partner deeply, your partner looking deeply into you and what it is you have gained, achieved, and grown thus far. Little month of adjustments coming in, and these adjustments are really good. Why? Because it's going to be tweaking things more so, I'd like to say, to perfection. So I see that by the end of February here, you're pretty happy with the way things have developed between the two of you. You got all your ducks in a row, and you're really setting out now on a new quest into the month of March. March is more like, I'm feeling a time of revelation for you. And whatever's coming up to the surface is coming as a consequence as of what February brought to the surface. And you're looking at it and you're getting the harvest from the good work that you did. And so your family life right now is feeling that much more solid as far as the values that you hold, the values that you share. It's also a good money month where you're feeling security right now is looking really awesome. In April, month of transformation, this month for you is now looking at what you have concluded the first 3 months. You're pretty proud as far as I can see, because why? Everything is laid out now in front of you. You have all your tools that you can work with. And what it's doing is unleashing your creative energies and your creative powers. There's not that much that needs to be tweaked. Your relationships are good. Even for those of you, Aries, that might be single while you're listening to this, well, those 3 months should really bring in a new relationship to you, so that April is allowing you to expand, to grow. I see you being very happy-go-lucky here as everything is pointing towards a feeling of new beginnings, and it is springtime, which is new beginnings just from the season of the year in itself. So I see in this new space, this new room, where you're reaching for your own talents, skills, and abilities, your own inner creativity, allowing you now to look at what it is you truly want to do. And I'm feeling that the stars are the limits this month, only because everything within you, your consciousness, the way you think, emote, and create is just awesome. You're putting down a new foundation here. And then May is showing up here with a male. Now he's coming across as an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. However, don't get stuck in the sign itself. Why? Because it could be his moon or his rising sign. It more so just portrays the way this man here is communicating with you, and it is a communicative sign. And he's going to be quite important to you on some level. For some of you, it could be your partner. For others, it could just be somebody here that's really supporting what it is you're starting to express, what it is you're starting to create. And this man wants to see you succeed. So I'm seeing there might be an opportunity that he will extend to you. Some of you, it might just also be an opportunity coming from this man that can really turn the wheels around here. And yes, I would say, watch out for this opportunity because it can really expand your future from this. And I see how you're really building now dynamically from where you were in April. This leads you into June. And June, well, there's new doors open here too. So straight through the springtime here, you're really looking at the long-term future of your creations and your creativity. It's also a month where I feel romantically things are beautiful, balanced. You're seeing eye to eye with your partner here, and your partner also is being quite supportive of what you're doing, very proud of what you're doing. So, July, I feel, is going to be a month of success. I see success around you. You have achieved a level of balance, equilibrium. There is people around you now that is looking at what you're doing. So we can also point this perhaps towards, your career. And these two men that are looking into what it is you're doing. So it could definitely be, say, a supervisor and then your boss. Whoever it is, they're influential as far as what it is you're trying to expand and grow. And so for you, some of you, it might be a promotion. Great time. It is middle of the summer here, but you're definitely knowing what is going to take place when we come into autumn. So maybe it's just a conversation. Maybe it is a review. Maybe looking at the mutual options here that they want to provide to you. So this shunts you off into August. August here, a big money month. So I feel there might have been the promotion or a raise. You're feeling really good financially. There is this joy in your heart. It's been such a productive year, 2016 thus far, and you're having more money than what you need. Put it this way. You have really now the extra money to put some of it aside, to really look at how you can start saving or investing too. That's always a good sign. And then emotionally also, just as we're turning the corner from August into September. September, for those of you who haven't really taken an early vacation, this is a great time for you to get out and about. I see some tickets being bought. And a feeling of just regeneration. And also there is a female that might show up here at some point this month, not necessarily on the trip. Some of you might be traveling to visit this woman, could be family or friends, but it could also stand apart on its own, where this woman, she's a earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or the energy that she emits, somebody who's very grounded and very practical. October, celebration time, and it's all around a female where she is inviting to some kind of get-together event, and I feel that this is something you're really happy for. You're really happy for this woman, so there must have been something now that she has achieved, and so you're celebrating this together. It's also a month for you where inspiration runs high, spirituality is growing, you're seeking deeper content of your own consciousness, your own standpoint and viewpoint of life in itself and around you. And I feel there's journeying here, whether in the practical sense of physical journeying and travel, but it could also be metaphysically so. Where you can take some quantum leaps in your own personal spiritual growth and achieving certain insights. And it's these insights that is strengthening you in your own consciousness. November is a busy month. There is a lot of people around you. I see a crowd. There are people around you your age. There's younger people too. And especially amongst the younger ones, there's one that is going to be needing a little bit more, perhaps, of your attention, and where you're looking at how you can be supportive to help this teenager, I feel it's a teenager, to move forward in a successful way. Your input, your influence, your wisdom is actually something that is key here. So coming to the end of 2016, we're looking at December. December, there is reflections. Of course, December for most people is a busy month, not just with work and everything else, but the celebrations of the end of the year. But your reflections, when you're looking back at where you were in January, top of the year, your reflections are, wow, I accomplished a lot this year. Even those challenges that might have come up, you seem to not linger or get caught in the web or in the matrix of it, but you found solutions and you powered through them all. And so it's leaving you feeling happy, I feel. Happy that it was a year of transformation in many ways, and also a year of liberation, as you were able to really attune yourself with those changes that are in your life and the shifts coming up. So good shifts for many of you, and also for those of you a little bit later in your sign, the shifts coming up for what 2017 is going to bring. So there's also that sense that 2017 is going to bring on some major changes, which not only are liberating, freeing, expansion, but also where you can start meeting yourself in this new way. So Aries, I wish you a beautiful 2016, and you can listen to this anytime throughout the year because it's going to be difficult to recall. We hear and recognize what we hear, right now when you're listening early, but at any time you might go back and pick up to see what those months are, the highlights of the months. So that can behoove you as you go along and pass through the year